Hi guys, welcome back to Casita's virtual kitchen here in my lovely home. So today we are going to be talking about all things wild garlic. So why wild garlic? Well, obviously it's in season at the minute. It's just behind our house in Skipton Woods. There's plenty of it. We're going to be talking about how to recognise it, how to pick it, how to cook it. So today, quite simple. There looks like a lot of ingredients here, but I'm going to do a few little things for you. But ultimately, we're just making a wild garlic pesto. So pesto is fantastic. It's very versatile. You can do this in a variety of ways. We can substitute the garlic for more basil and make a nice basil pesto. We can add some sun-dried tomatoes and do some sun-dried tomato pesto. Other different herbs as well. If you wanted to add something a little bit more aromatic, some coriander maybe, then you can do a lovely pesto there. So first thing we're going to do, in front of me here, the basis of the pesto is the pine nuts. So these are already toasted. Some usually Parmesan cheese, but obviously we are Spanish and we support everything Spanish. So I've got some grated Manchego cheese here. Wild garlic here, these lovely beautiful leaves over to the side. We've got some salt, some confit garlic, which has just been roasted in the oven and peeled, and a little bit of salt, a little bit of oil. So it's dead basic. So you'll need a blender for this, or a Robo Coupe, or just a general mixer. So what we do is we start with the oil. So just any good olive oil. You want to be quite generous for this. Straight in the mixer. So basically what we do is we start by mixing the pine nuts and the garlic just to get a kind of paste there. I like my pesto quite smooth. I'm not too bothered about all the chunks that you get in there. So yeah, keep the pesto quite smooth. So we're going to put the pine nuts in. Start with those. Start with also the roasted garlic here. So obviously once you roast the garlic, it makes it quite mild, a little bit sweeter, so you don't have that real sharp garlic taste, so that's why we've roasted it. I'm just going to blend this up. Sometimes you'll have to shake the blender a little bit just to get it going. There's not loads of oil in there, so obviously just to keep it going there. So once we've done that, we're going to slowly start adding the herbs. So this is just some fresh basil that's picked. Don't want the big stalks in there. So we're going to go in with the basil. I'm going to save a couple of little bits so we can garnish the top. It takes quite a lot, it looks a lot, but obviously it's going to blend down to next to nothing. So we're going to get that in there for starters. Waz it up. Already see the colours starting to go a beautiful green. So we're going to add a bit of salt now, just to start that off, and a little bit of Jif. Here we go, a few squeezes. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get our wild garlic. So I'm just going to chop this nice and coarse. No need to be all fancy. I do have a bit of a love affair with pasta. When I was younger, it was all I used to eat. My mum used to go absolutely bonkers. Any pasta, lasagna, tagliatelle, bolognese, every meal, it was all I ate. And it's quite ironic that today I'm a chef and I eat all sorts of stuff, but pasta is where it all started for me. So we're going to roughly chop this. I'm going to try and blend that up now. Stop a couple of times just to give it all a mix up. So the colour is already an amazing kind of really deep dark green. It's exactly what we want. So you might need to find that you need a bit of water just to help it mix. So I'm just going to add a tiny bit of water here. Ideally it's all sort of cold to keep that real rich green colour. So we're going to give that another waz up. So that's started to get where we need it now. Now we're going to go in with the cheese. So Again, be quite generous for this. Add the cheese. Mix it up. Wonderful. Right, so we're just gonna have a little taste there. See the colour, it's real sort of dark, deep green. So have a quick taste, see what it needs. You'll put a little bit more cheese in there. Not much, don't need a lot. A little bit of cheese, a bit more salt. Really important to taste this. Obviously this is the base for your sauces, so if we get this perfect, then making our sort of dish, the gnocchi that we're going to do today, is going to be super easy. So I'm going to go with a little bit more lemon juice. And then I think we're nearly there. So we're going to waz that back up last time. Careful so the top doesn't obviously fly out everywhere. And that's it. Pretty simple, pretty basic. Our beautiful wild garlic pesto, really green, really vivid and vibrant. So I'm just going to take this out of here for now. Scrape it out. Just for the purpose of making it a bit easier. There we go. So it's quite smooth. Some people prefer it a bit chunkier. Obviously you can just blend it a little bit less, but I like it a little bit smoother. So we'll put our wild garlic pesto in there. I'm going to turn this pan on. This pan's going to be for the gnocchi. So there's a couple of ways of doing gnocchi. You can just boil it, and obviously you know when it's cooked it just comes to the surface and it's ready to eat. I prefer almost to pan fry it or pan roast it to get a lovely sort of glaze on it, a nice colour. So we're just going to turn our hob on. You want a medium heat, a little bit of olive oil to start, and also I'm going to just leave it in the oil for now. And while that's heating up, I'm just going to have a little chat to you about what we've got here. So there's other parts of the wild garlic. You can get these beautiful buds here. So if you have a little look there in this big bowl, you can open them up. There's a couple of things you can do. You can open them up, and inside are all the beautiful white flowers. So we can pickle these. These make a beautiful garnish for a salad. So you can see there's beautiful white flowers all in there. So you can pickle those. We are going to basically pickle the whole buds, and these are really, really good. They're a great addition to a salad. They basically almost like wild garlic capers. So in the pan at the front here, I've already boiled up a bit of cider vinegar, some sugar, a bit of salt, a bit of water, some pink peppercorns. If you haven't got pink, you can use some black peppercorns. Obviously they're a little bit stronger, so you should obviously just bear that in mind and put a few less. Just bring this to the boil, just to melt the sugar. And then all you would do is I'm just going to pour my buds in here. So all you need to do is just make sure that your buds are completely covered in the vinegar. So if you have a look there, fantastic. And then all you need to do with that is put it in a pickling jar like you would your pickled onions at Christmas, like any of your jams or preserves that you make. They will just keep and keep and keep in your fridge until you want to use them. And obviously they only get better with age, so the more sort of vinegar they take on, that's what we're looking for. So down at the front here, you've got your pan at the top. We're going to go in with the gnocchi. So this is basically just sort of shop bought gnocchi, really kind of, you can make it, it's dead easy, maybe a plan for a later video, definitely. For today, for the purpose, it's just some gnocchi from the shop. So into the pan, you want to hear a little sizzle. So like I say, at the minute, it's just got the oil in there. Okay, so I'm going to go with a bit of salt. As soon as we start to get colour, we can go in with some butter. So you're just going to turn this around. So if you make your pesto, let's say the day before, or you can keep it in your fridge for a few days, then this would literally take you 3 or 4 minutes to put together. All you need to do is cook your gnocchi. We're going to add a little bit of water, we're going to go in with our pesto, in with a bit of cream, and it's as simple as that. It's great for kids. My son absolutely loves it. Like I say, a little bit of cream, just to take the strength off the garlic. So we're going to turn that down just a tad. Nice sort of even colour on that. You see it starting to colour. In with the butter here. This is just going to help foam and give a real sort of nice even colour. Fabulous, right. So every year we go picking for wild garlic, we fill the freezer, we make the pesto, we pickle the flowers. I mean, there's nothing better than in the sort of, you know, in the late summer, in the early sort of winter, that you can make some amazing wild garlic pesto. You know, you've got it there and it's in the freezer, and it's so easy. So I would definitely recommend bulk making this and keeping some for those sort of rainy days when all you can get in the supermarket is just, you know, plain basil pesto, and you can pull this out. So you can test gnocchi. When it's done, it will start to go soft. So when we're doing it this way, we're just going to give it a little squeeze, and it will go softer as it starts to cook. So like I said, when you are boiling it, as soon as it comes to the surface, it is ready. Obviously we're doing it slightly different today. So once we've got colour on it, we're going to go in with the, so we're nearly there now. We're going to go in with a bit of water, just around the edge. This is going to help us finish cooking here. And in with a bit of the cream. Be as generous as you like. If you're trying to keep healthy, just put a little bit less in. We're going to reduce it down anyway. So once the cream's in there, we're going to bring that to the boil, and then we're going to get in with our wild garlic pesto. So be quite generous, a nice sort of spoon and a half full. Let's see where that gets us. You should see the colour quite instantly go a sort of beautiful green. So it's starting to turn now. So it's really, really nice there. Turn that down a little bit, we don't want it so high. A bit more water. So now you can literally reduce it to this sort of consistency, the sort of thickness you want the sauce. Obviously, if you like it quite thick, keep it quite thick. We'll go with a bit more cheese now, just to finish it off like you would a carbonara or a risotto. So just going to finish that off. Have a little taste. Wow, amazing. Okay, so I'm just going to reduce it a little bit more, just get a bit more of a glaze on it, okay? So I've saved, obviously we've got plenty here, but you can save a few pine nuts for the top, a bit of a crunch, a bit of texture. I'm going to put a little bit more cheese on the top, fresh crackled black pepper, and I've saved a couple of basil leaves for the top as well for garnish. So if you're doing that kind of meal at home for friends, you know, when we are out of all this and, you know, we can have our friends around again, then it just makes it look a little bit more restaurant and a little bit more, you know, bababoo. So I think we're there now. I'm very happy with that. So it's quite thick. It's glazed all the gnocchi. I'm just going to turn it off. So you see it's beautiful green colour, and then just onto your plate from. You can get as much of the sauce on as you want. If you want it quite saucy, feel free, get it on. Go on with a few pine nuts, like I say, for a bit of texture, for a bit of crunch. A little bit extra Manchego on the top. Lovely crack of black pepper. And like I say, we saved a couple of nice basil leaves, the smaller ones. Just garnish that up there. And there we have it. There's your wild garlic pesto with some toasted pine nuts on the top. Brought to you from Casita's Virtual Kitchen. Get out there, get some wild garlic. It's easy, everybody can do this. And we'll see you next time on Casita's Virtual Kitchen. Thank you very much. Bye bye.